Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, students. Today's topic is value and price, income and wealth. Value and price are two different but closely related concepts. First of all, we are going to discuss value and its determinants. Value word is used in two meanings. Number one, value in use. Number two, value in exchange. In common language, when we use a word value, it means value in use. Its meaning is that how much a product is useful. The more useful a product is, more would be its value. However, in economics, when we use the word value, we mean to say value in exchange. It means value of a commodity is the amount of other goods and services which are obtained in exchange for it. For example, if we can get two chairs for one radio, then two chairs are the value of that radio. Third determinant is value is a relative term. Relative term means it changes with persons, places, and time. Suppose there are two persons, A and B. Person A may exchange a shirt for two books, while person B may exchange a shirt for three books. Thus, we can say the value of a shirt for person A is two books and for person B it is three books. That is why we call it a relative term, because it changes with the persons, places, and time. Determinants of value. Value of a commodity depends upon three factors. Number one, it must have a utility. A good with greater utility will have higher exchange value. Secondly, it must be scarce. Free goods have no value. For example, air. Air has no cost of production. It's a free good. That's why it has no value. The scarcer a good is, the higher will be its value in exchange. For example, gold is found in small quantity than iron. Therefore, value of gold is higher. Thirdly, it must be transferable from one person to another. Suppose a person is allotted a house by the government on the condition that he can live there but cannot sell it, and neither can give it on a rent. Thus, the house has a utility for that person but no exchange value for that person. Now, price. Price is a value of a commodity expressed in terms of money. As we all know that we use a money as a medium of exchange. So when we express the value of any commodity in terms of money, that is known as price of a commodity. For example, if a shirt is exchangeable for rupees 500, then this amount is the price of a shirt. Then comes income. Income is the reward or amount a person receives for his personal services or the services of his property. For example, rent of a land, interest on money, etc. Income can be divided into two parts: earned income, unearned income. Earned income is the money paid to the people for the work they do. For example, salary of a driver, salary of a maid working in your house, wage of a hairdresser, wage of a tailor. All these are earned income because people are getting these income by performing some productive activity. Unearned incomes. Unearned income is a money gained from owning assets or wealth. For example, rent received for a building or interest received on deposits in a bank, etc. Income and transfer payments. As we know, income is a payment for taking part in the production of goods and services, or income is a reward for taking part in any productive activity. Whereas Transfer payments are the payments received without providing any productive services. For example, zakat, pensions, gifts, etc. National income. National income is the total income of a country. The total annual income of all the residents of a country is called national income, or we can say the money value of all the final goods and services produced in a country during 1 year is known as national income. Next is wealth and its characteristics. Wealth means all the things used by the people and are not free. In ordinary language, wealth means money, gold, silver, jewelry, etc. But in economics, wealth has a broader meaning. Wealth includes all the things such as houses, land, cattle, machinery, gold, money, clothes, furniture, books, shares of companies, etc. etc. Characteristics of wealth. First characteristic of wealth is utility. Utility means the power of a good to satisfy a human want. People try to get various goods only because they have utility. So, characteristic of wealth is it must possesses a utility. Second thing is scarcity. Scarcity means that a good is not available in unlimited quantities. If a good is not free, it is called scarce. For example, air is found in unlimited quantity and is a free good, so it is not a wealth. Thirdly, transferability. Transferability means only those goods are included in wealth which can be transferred from one person to another or can be exchanged for some other good. These are the characteristics of wealth. Kinds of wealth. Wealth is of four kinds. Number one, individual wealth. Individual wealth is known to be a private wealth also. This includes all material things which a person possesses. For example, land, house, jewelry, cattle, watch, car, etc. Public wealth. Public wealth is known as a social wealth also. These are the assets created for the benefit of the general public and are the common property of the whole society. For example, roads, railways, public parks, etc. National wealth. Natural resources of a country are known as national wealth. For example, rivers, forests, minerals, all these are national wealth. Or we can say private wealth plus social wealth equals to national wealth. International wealth. International wealth includes all such goods or natural resources which jointly belong to all mankind and can be used by all the countries. For example, air, oceans, higher space, etc. That is all for today, girls. Till next lecture, enjoy yourselves and stay blessed. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.